Oh, one time when I was a little boy, I was up at the deal lease with my Uncle Floyd. Uncle Floyd had a heart attack now. He'd be gone dead. And he was giving me a safety talk on gun, how to be safe with your gun, you know. And he had this big old 30 006 laying in his lap, and he's showing me safety this, safety that. And they had a little cabin there, and on the left side there they had a school bus hull, what they had the bunks in where people slept. Now Willie, poor T, he was in there sleeping, and Uncle Floyd, he just giving me the safety talk on his gun and showed me how you put it on this safety and it's all safe and everything. And he pushed a button there, and all of a sudden he put his hand, he pulled that trigger, you know, going to show me safety, and he had turned it off for safety, and it kaboom! It went through the wall and through the bunkhouse, through the heater, and under the bed while Willie, the bunk there, while Willie Porty was sleeping in. And you should have, Uncle Floyd looked white as a ghost. And he looked at me and he goes, "You see how dangerous that is?" I was thinking, boy, big safety talk. I believe I was 11 years old when he did that safety talk. You had to be there to see it. Then we went on down to Robert house. Robert was a black man down there, Robert and Annie. We was up around Navasota, Texas. Robert and Annie lived down there, and Robert was out there, and he was feeding his dog some mush. It's like bacon grease and cornmeal. And he's sitting there stirring it up, and he had a big old plug of that tobacco in his mouth, and every once in a while he spits out tobacco in that mush and just keeps stirring it. And I'm a little 11-year-old boy. I'm thinking, God, that sure is nasty. Be spitting in his dog's food. He must not care about his dogs, you know. Oh man, this is bad, you know. It wasn't but excuse me. It wasn't but about 30 years later I figured out what he was doing. He was worming them dogs. That's what he was done. You worm a dog with tobacco. Kill every worm in him. And then I got to think, you know how I used to think, Robert don't like his dog. He loved his dog because he wormed it. And like every day when he'd feed him, he put a little of that tobacco juice out of his mouth with spit and stir it, and they kept a steady flow of worm-killing ingredients in that mush. Robert and Annie, and then if you killed a deer, Robert had a mule and it had a sled. It didn't have none wheels on it, it just was a sled actually. And he would hook that mule to it and pull that sled all around them woods and bring your own deer out for you. Old Robert, he was really a cool guy. Robert and Annie, I'll never forget them. They lived in a little shotgun house, and they had this roll paper, like tar paper was what the sides was, what looked like bricks, but it was really like tar paper. But that's what they lived there, and they had none electricity, and they had a wood stove and some lanterns. You put some oil in them and light them. Heat the water on the stove for the bath, etc., etc. Robert and Annie, Navasota, Texas. God bless them. I'll never forget them. Thank you. Thank you very much.